Our mission is so pure and simple. We have a sick child, you help the family. There's no bells and whistles, it's just help the family however they need help.
There With Care is an incredible organization that provides support and assistance to our patients and families with the intangibles, the things that people don't think about when a child becomes seriously ill, and how all the logistics of life, which are hard to manage for all of us on a day-to-day basis without having an ill child, become impossible. That's where There With Care steps in.
Everything just kind of came in as a roller coaster, with very little time to prepare for extra expenses. I was just in the 5th month of pregnancy, so I did not even consider having to set aside a budget just yet. My husband is currently stationed in Louisiana. He's in the Army, so it's very challenging for him to be part of this whole experience since he can only be here for 3 or 4 days a month. He's so grateful and he feels very blessed that there's this organization that's actually supporting us throughout the process. I think sometimes it's easy to fall into feeling hopeless and feeling powerless, and I feel that There With Care has actually provided the encouragement to know that there is hope and you will find a way to get through this rough time.
I think at some point in your life, whether it's you, your family member, or a relative or a friend, there's going to be someone in a very similar situation, and it's these little things that need help. And I think people lose track of that. They think of someone once they're in the hospital, everything's taken care of, but I think they forget that their day-to-day life sort of falls apart.
There With Care of the Bay Area has 3 staff members and about 350 volunteers, which is absolutely amazing. And these are the most heartfelt volunteers you've ever seen. They're wonderful.
This is an organization that will do whatever it takes, whatever the family needs and whatever it will take to support them. There With Care will find a way.
It is the most loving, caring community I have ever been a part of. Everybody that comes in here, no matter what their unique talents are just good people.
The important thing is that it takes all these different little pieces for There With Care to be what it is today, and it's all volunteer driven. And so coming in here, me myself as a volunteer originally, I saw, gosh, there's so many people in our community who have different skills, and every one of those skills could be used at the office. It's all part of building a network of services and people to support these families.
I think our situation, a lot of people kind of got scared because of my son's medical issues, and some people backed away, and There With Care was able to step in and be that family that we really needed during our toughest times. We have a loving connection. Just seeing how far we've come, that tells how far this type of work can go. Sometimes it gets really tough. Even thinking of food and all. But when you have someone to call, what kind of food, do you guys need? And even just to get fresh produce is really nice.
A lot of what we do can be done just by community support and volunteerism, but there is a certain amount of cost that we need to pay to kind of keep the lights on and have the space at the pantry or provide the gas cards. There's some items that we can't have donated, like car seats. So building a strong financial foundation is super important for this organization to grow.
We exist on donations from our community. Everything we give out is donated. And the families have so much need that we could take an endless supply of gas cards and diapers and groceries and levies, and the more that we can take in from our community, the more families we can help.
There With Care is a perfect name for this organization. They provide the assistance, but they do it from a deep place of passion and commitment and I'd have to say love.
Madeline was diagnosed with severe aplastic anemic right before her 4th birthday. If she would have fallen, she would have died right then and there. You know, she looked so beautiful, and you wouldn't even have thought, oh my God, this kid was so sick. You know, it's overwhelming because you don't even know yourself what you need at this moment. And it's almost like little fairies. You know they're there, but you never see them. You know, those kind of things, you know. How did they do this? You know, how quickly? The Eviscare was there. And basically watched her to become a great kid again. You know, a beautiful, healthy young woman who's 5 years old, starting kindergarten. What I didn't know she would do. Because you never know. And she does. Huh? And you're ready for kindergarten, aren't you? Just know they were always there and thinking about me and having this connection as somebody really is loving us. It's amazing. No?
We are there with care.